Tuesday payday, $3,800 plus $4,600 plus $2,200 for seniors 62 plus on SSI, SSDI, Social Security by zip code. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your trusted source for retirement and benefits news. If you're a senior over 62 or you know someone who is, today's video is for you. Imagine opening your bank account this Tuesday and seeing a payment of $3,800, $4,600, or even $2,200 deposited just for you. Sounds exciting, right? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today, a major update on Social Security, SSI, and SSDI payments that could mean extra money for millions of seniors across the United States. Stay with me, because I'm going to break it all down in a simple, clear way so you know exactly what's coming, who qualifies, and how to make sure you don't miss out. My name is Sarah, and I've been helping retirees and families understand government benefits for years. This channel is all about giving you the latest news on pensions, Social Security, and senior benefits so you can feel confident and secure about your finances. Today's update is a big one, and it's creating a lot of buzz. Whether you're on Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, or Social Security Disability Insurance, this news could affect your monthly payments or even bring a one-time check. Let's get started and explore what this means for you. The big news today is the Social Security Fairness Act, a new law passed in early 2025 that's changing how benefits are calculated for millions of Americans. This law eliminates two rules that have reduced payments for many seniors for years: the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset. These rules affected people who worked in jobs like teaching, firefighting, or government roles where they didn't pay Social Security taxes. If that sounds like you or someone you know, this update could mean a significant increase in your monthly benefits, plus a possible retroactive payment. Let's break it down step by step. First, let's talk about what's changing. The windfall elimination provision, or WEP, reduced Social Security benefits for people who also received a pension from a job not covered by Social Security taxes. For example, if you were a teacher in a state where teachers don't pay into Social Security, your Social Security benefits might have been cut. The government pension offset, or GPO, did something similar. It reduced spousal or survivor benefits for people with a pension from non-Social Security jobs. These rules impacted over 3.2 million Americans, including teachers, firefighters, police officers, and federal workers. The Social Security Fairness Act ends both WEP and GPO, which means many seniors will see higher monthly payments starting in April 2025. Even better, some people are receiving retroactive payments for benefits they missed out on since January 2024. Now, who does this affect? This update is for seniors aged 62 and older who are already receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits, and have a pension from a non-Social Security job. It also applies to people who qualify for spousal or survivor benefits but had their payments reduced because of GPO. For example, if you're a retired teacher collecting a state pension and Social Security, you might see your benefits increase. Or if you're a widow receiving a government pension and survivor benefits, your payments could go up too. The Social Security Administration estimates that nearly 3.2 million people will benefit from this change, with many seeing increases of $360 to over $1,000 per month, depending on their situation. When does this take effect? The new monthly payment amounts started in April 2025, reflecting benefits for March. If you're eligible for a retroactive payment, you might have already received a one-time deposit in February or March 2025. These payments cover the extra benefits you should have received from January 2024 onward, when WEP and GPO no longer applied. By July 2025, the Social Security Administration had already sent out over 3.1 million payments, totaling $17 billion. If you haven't seen a payment yet, don't worry. We'll cover what to do next. Let's talk about the money involved. The amounts in today's title, $3,800, $4,600, and $2,200, represent possible payments based on real examples. For instance, a retired teacher in Texas with a $1,500 monthly Social Security benefit reduced by WEP might now receive an extra $400 per month. Over a year, that's $4,800, plus a retroactive payment of up to $4,600 for benefits owed since January 2024. Another example is a firefighter in California whose spousal benefits were cut by GPO. They could see a one-time payment of $3,800 and a monthly increase of $300, totaling $3,600 annually. A federal worker in Florida might get a smaller retroactive payment of $2,200, but still see their monthly benefits rise by $200. Your exact amount depends on your pension, your Social Security benefit, and how WEP or GPO affected you. To find out your specific increase, you'll need to check with the Social Security Administration, and I'll explain how in a moment. So who qualifies for these payments? You're eligible if you meet these criteria. First, you must be receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits. Second, you must have a pension from a job where you didn't pay Social Security taxes, like certain teaching, firefighting, or government roles. Third, your benefits must have been reduced by WEP or GPO. If you're not sure, check your Social Security statement or call the SSA. If you were denied benefits in the past because of these rules, you may now qualify, so it's worth applying again. This update also applies to people living in specific zip codes across the U.S., as payments are processed by region. You don't need to do anything special based on your zip code. Just ensure your address is updated with the SSA. How do you apply or make sure you get this money? If you're already receiving benefits affected by WEP or GPO, you don't need to apply. The Social Security Administration is automatically adjusting payments and sending retroactive deposits to the bank account they have on file. If you received a payment in February or March, you should have gotten a mailed notice explaining the change. If you haven't received a payment or notice by now, contact the SSA to check your status. You can call them at 1-800-772-1213 or visit a local office by appointment. If you were previously denied benefits because of WEP or GPO, you'll need to file a new application. Go to www.ssa.gov or call the SSA to start the process. Make sure you have your pension details and Social Security number ready. Let's clear up some common questions and misunderstandings. One question I hear a lot is, why did some people get a big check, but I didn't? If you received a pension, but your benefits weren't reduced by WEP or GPO, you won't see a change. Also, retroactive payments depend on when you were entitled to benefits. If you started receiving Social Security after January 2024, your retroactive amount will be smaller. Another question is, will this affect my Medicare premiums? If you pay your Medicare Part B premium directly, keep paying it until you get a notice from the SSA. Once your Social Security benefit increases, your premium will likely be deducted from your monthly payment. If your benefit doesn't cover the full premium, you'll be billed for the rest. Finally, some people ask, is this a one-time payment or ongoing? The retroactive payment is a one-time deposit, but the increase in your monthly benefits is permanent. Now let's talk about scams and mistakes to avoid. With big news like this, scammers are out there trying to trick seniors. Be cautious of calls, emails, or texts claiming you need to pay a fee or share personal information to get your payment. The Social Security Administration will never ask for money or sensitive details like your Social Security number over the phone or email. If you get a suspicious message, hang up or delete it and report it at www.ssa.gov/scam. Another mistake is ignoring mailed notices. The SSA sends letters explaining your new payment amount or retroactive deposit. Read these carefully and keep them safe. If you move, update your address with the SSA to avoid missing important mail. Finally, don't assume you're not eligible. Even if you think WEP or GPO didn't affect you, check with the SSA to be sure. Here's a helpful tip for you. Create a My Social Security account at www.ssa.gov/myaccount. This free online tool lets you check your benefit status, view your payment history, and get your COLA notice digitally. It's secure, easy to use, and saves you time. If you need help setting it up, ask a family member or visit your local library for assistance. Having an account gives you peace of mind and keeps you in control of your benefits. Let's wrap this up. The Social Security Fairness Act is a game changer for millions of seniors over 62 on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI. By eliminating WEP and GPO, it's boosting monthly payments and delivering retroactive checks worth $2,200, $3,800, or even $4,600 for eligible retirees. If you have a pension from a non-Social Security job, this could mean more money in your pocket starting April 2025. Check your status with the SSA, watch out for scams, and consider setting up a My Social Security account to stay informed. You've worked hard for these benefits, and this update ensures you get what you deserve. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you received a retroactive payment yet? Are you seeing a higher monthly benefit? Share your story or ask any questions below, and I'll do my best to help. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to know. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on your benefits. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe and take care.